going down? I'm Donald Nelson. Why I always say my whole name? We just know where it's Kelz. Kelz. What type of shit is this? With supreme confidence, you're listening to today's episode, tonight's episode, tomorrow's episode, all in one of the Love Affair Discussions with Kelz podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. This is what happens when you do it what you want to do. We do it when we want to do it. Sometimes it's late like this. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. Some people went home today. I told y'all earlier in the earlier pod. Can't fit in where you standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes and when we go live, like right now on Facebook. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Coming up, we're going to talk about all the bullshit that happened. Y'all know we're talking about your boy Jussie. And you know we're talking about your boy Kelz. Oh, yeah. Not you, Kelz. You know, we're talking about the designers. And then we talking about, let's see. I picked the question of the week. What happens on the timeout? How to move forward? See, I got a different thing with timeout, and we'll get into that. And then topic of the week, Ctrl Alt Delete, the reboot. We're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about life, dealing with your family, new job, whatever it is. So, like always, we're bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Open, unfiltered discussion about love. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Kelz, I need my pen and papers over on the computer desk.
For sure. That's what I'm here for.
That's what it's here for.
I'm the runner.
I'm over here strapped in like I can't do nothing.
I'm the runner.
Like I can't do nothing. I'm not going to touch the music till we get back. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's high noon somewhere. But right now, shit, it's late. It's 12:36 right here. So that's what we on. You ready? Wait for her to get her headphones back on. Love affair discussion. We always call it after dark, but we most of the time do it in the dark until the summertime. We can't wait till the summertime.
I know.
As long as that central air working on shit.
We're going to have to pray about that.
Sweating.
We're going to have to pray about that. They might have to get moved to another location because that ain't going to work.
How we feeling, Kelz, besides all the wood creaking? How we feeling?
I'm trying to scoop my chair in.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying we can't do nothing about that. How we feeling, Kelly?
Me, like, I'm not feeling great, but
Let's talk about it.
I'm just broke down. I'm completely broke down. I got neck, shoulder pain, got lower back pain, tailbone pain. Like,
Word.
my body is not physically right now.
Word.
So I'm fatigued, I'm tired, and all of that.
Shout out to the real niggas. We having tea tonight.
Okay, well, I can't lift my glass up right now.
Oh my God. Never mind.
This arm. So
All right.
we can make the eye contact, and that's that.
Eye for eye. Yeah, this the not feeling well episode and shit.
But not feeling well. That's how
episode 28. I don't get sick and yeah.
But no, seriously, on the road. How I'm feeling. Okay, so I was somewhere today, and they were talking about Milwaukee has like these awards.
Wait a minute. Okay, I thought this.
You thought it was fake? It's like for real. So somebody has created this award show, like best hairstylist, best barber, best DJ, best dressed.
How can you can't get that.
Listen, here's my thing. And I said, like,
that's cool.
People, you have to get nominated.
Is this all done off social media is the catch?
It's got to be on social media. I haven't seen it, but they said it's on social media because people will say, I've been nominated, so please vote for me.
It's invalid, though, because you could be wearing somebody else's clothes for best dressed.
Yeah, well, listen. And you could be wearing somebody else's hair for best stylist.
High five to the real niggas.
So
you ain't lied, girl.
yeah. But here's the thing, though. I just thought it was interesting because I said, hey, are they raising this money for some type of organization or something? Because that's the only way I can see that this would really benefit the community, is if to have these awards and people pay to come and see and eat and all that other type of stuff. But yeah, they said somebody's out here promoting it and has put it together, and this is the first year they've ever had it. So as soon as I hear about it, where it's at, time, place, everything, definitely gonna let y'all know.
Yeah, no hate. Maybe they helping fund the Milwaukee to Indianapolis, Chicago, Dallas, Vegas, Miami trip.
Okay.
That'll be slick. Okay, my go.
Your go. You got next.
The fucking Milwaukee Department of Public Works. Damn it, we got fucking driveways. Everybody don't live with fucking alleys. When y'all come through 2-3:30 in the morning, all that noise, all that light, and y'all plow us in. So not only do y'all wake us the fuck up, but then you plow us in. I mean, come on, yo. Like, push that shit to the corner, yo. Like for real. Like, I don't even, man, I'm telling you. Then you get up in the morning, it make you automatically 20 minutes late for work because, like, this snow that happened, what was that, Tuesday? Man, it was so damn hard and ice chunks and all that. Yo, man, I get it. I heard most drivers have retired, which means there are inexperienced drivers out there at points in the city. But my thing is, come on, though. Jesus, man. We got driveways, yo. Like, take into account our driveways. Shit. I'm pissed.
You know how to fix that, right?
You can call somebody, but that's what I'm saying. They already, that's how I know that, yeah.
But you know how to fix it.
Yeah, call your alderman.
Or move.
I'd rather have a driveway than an alley.
Where you don't have to have some. Well, I have an alley. I pay like $20.
Yeah, but everybody don't pay. That'd be the catch.
Because one of our neighbors has a plowing company. So she charges everybody on the block $20 to clean the alley, and it gets cleared several times. Yeah, listen. The thing about that though, living in the alley is like once they plow through it, you're still stuck in your garage and you still have to shovel. You know, so.
We have driveways, Milwaukee Department of Public Works. That's all I gotta say. All right, Kelly. This week that is very, 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 very interesting. First off, the lead lateral remediation program for the city of Milwaukee. Common Council sent a letter to Mayor Barrett. Barrett and department heads didn't show up to the meeting. Common Council President Ashanti Hamilton releases a public letter. There's reported 70,000 homes have lead laterals. A new meeting is scheduled for March 7th, and we hope somebody from the city of Milwaukee mayor's office or people in positions of power, the Milwaukee, somebody from the Milwaukee, and they show up because of some bullshit. And I'm gonna keep it moving because you know the poor Washington students that we talked about last week with the Jalen Johnson. No, we can't even say it was blackface. The Jalen Johnson charcoal mask scrub at the game. They apologized. Monday, 8 student body leaders went to Nicolay to apologize to Johnson and give him the letter. Last Thursday, Principal Eric Burke apologized. One student was suspended. A parent was chided over it. Since they're children, I'm glad the adults use this as a learning lesson and they change the discipline. Like, you can't smack your kids in the head every time they do shit. Sometimes you got to sit them down and explain to them how they fucked up and what you could do. And this is one of them things. I think they learned their lesson.
I hope they did.
Kelly, did you know we had a school board election this week?
I did not know.
Absolutely. Why? You do the math on how come you didn't know.
I don't really follow. I mean, I look at the board minutes, but I don't really follow what's coming up next.
Because
I didn't really see anything.
Because it maybe not have been in our district.
I don't think
but
it was.
But still, we should have. That should have been something maybe on a portal, maybe an email went out, maybe.
No.
No? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck? Now Burberry has lost their damn mind.
Yeah, they
Burberry lost their mind. Now this is you gotta follow me on this. Kelly, they lose their mind for real?
Absolutely.
You think they lost their mind?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Burberry lost their mind. They sent out a model in a hoodie with a noose around her neck. A model in the show, Liz Kennedy, was in. She said it was part of a Marine nautical campaign, and she went to Instagram to voice her frustration. Not only did she say she spoke up about the piece, but also she was dismissed and laughed at when she brought it to the attention of the people running the show that possibly they shouldn't put that piece out there. She went on to say that they hung one from the ceiling, one of the shirts. Quote, "Suicide is not fashion," end quote. Kennedy wrote on IG, citing the increase in suicide, specifically with youth rising in the world, and also the history of lynchings, notably in America. Burberry has removed the piece from the autumn-winter 2019 collection. CEO Marco Gobbetti, quote, "Though the design was inspired by the Marine theme that ran throughout the collection, it was insensitive and we made a mistake," end quote, per CNN. Double meaning. In American culture, it brings about a rage of white supremacy and a symbol of hate. In the world, it brings a image of suicide. So now, let me get this right. Gucci, Prada, Moncler, and now Burberry is on watch and is being boycotted by black people that shouldn't be wearing that shit in the first place. But all that shit costs too much money. So it is what it is. Now, my favorite story of the week. You want to jump in, or you can jump in when you want to, or I can.
Listen, I'm totally on the fence with this, like, for real. But anyway, so 36-year-old Empire actor Jussie Smollett. This was you said it was a hate crime fiasco.
It was a hate crime fiasco.
So here's the situation. Just to quickly run through it, okay? Smollett paid two men $3,500 to stage the act. I'm sorry, to stage the attack.
Right. Okay? Police had a check. Motherfucker, they said they got the check. Okay.
They got the check?
Yeah. Police got the check. It was in the people's career. They ain't even cash the check.
Why didn't they cash the check?
Man.
Okay, so this if this is the truth, like all three of them together have got to be some of the most challenged individuals. Like, you clearly were not thinking. Not
at all.
So Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie T. Johnson stated that they took advantage of pain and anger of racism to promote his career. So they think he staged this to promote his career because he's not getting the money that he ought to be getting on the show. Okay. Well, so they're saying the attack did take place and it was staged. The two paid assailants punched him a little wearing gloves, according to Johnson. This is what was reported on CNN. Right. Johnson says scratches and bruises were self-inflicted. So Jussie Smollett just hit himself in the face. There was a movie like that. I don't know who the lady was.
Anyway.
But anyways. So Jussie Smollett had to turn himself in. So he turned himself in. It was reported that he was beaten up, called a racist and homophobic names, and was told this is MAGA country.
This is MAGA country, bitch.
And they poured bleach on him.
Originally, it was supposed to be gasoline, but they said, no, switch it up to bleach.
But then they put a noose around his neck.
Yeah, a rope.
A rope.
Of course, yeah.
So, but they've been released, those two guys, right? So Smollett had received, based on what was reported earlier, Smollett said he received a threatening letter to the Fox Chicago studio on January 22nd. The alleged perpetrators, two men, were arrested and held for 47 hours until they unearthed that they knew Smollett, worked with him on Empire, and one of them was his personal trainer for a video. They said that they bought the rope with $3,500. That's all you can get.
No, he gave him $100 to go buy the supplies for the staging. He gave him $100. You ain't seen the video of them in the beauty supply store?
No.
They come bum rush the counter and throw all that shit on the counter. Like, yeah, nigga, we need it all.
They also found a script in the apartment for Empire, along with a receipt for the rope. And Smollett paid them to stage this assault, basically. Mm-hmm. He had been in contact with the two gentlemen and gave them the $100, like you said, to buy the materials. Smollett was upset at the response Fox gave him to the letter he sent.
Right. So he said, we're going to step this shit up. So this is when all the shenanigans started, y'all. All this led to Smollett being arrested for disorderly conduct for filing a false police report for the alleged hate crime, a class 4 felony in Illinois with a 1 to 3 year sentence and a fine. It could also be filed as a misdemeanor, but I doubt that shit. And Smollett would have to pay for the investigation costs. Now, the brothers have not been charged or they have not taken a deal. Now, here's the points that I thought about at first. Before all the bullshit happened, Chicago doesn't want a hate crime reported downtown. A hate crime against a black person and a gay person downtown. They don't want that. Could it have been an act of desperation due to reports he is being written off the show, which Fox says it is false? It could have been mad at his pay reported because he gets $65,000 an episode. I guess he thinks he's supposed to get Cookie and Lucia's money. It did happen, maybe. Only Smollett knows. Was to check for something else, though? Maybe sex?
That's a scenario.
Blackmail. Fox released a statement, quote, "We understand the seriousness of this matter and we respect the legal process. We are evaluating the situation. We are considering our options," end quote. Damn. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing, Jussie. So that's $65K times 18. You do the math, bro. 18 episodes in the season. Okay, so due process of law. He's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, Kelz, but right. I truly believe in that process. I saw the video of the brothers buying the items to stage the attack. So this takes away from every victim. Quote, "As I look out into the crowd, I just wish that the families of gun violence in this city got this much attention." That's what Johnson stated. So my thing is, y'all gonna boycott R. Kelly, boycott Gucci, boycott Prada, boycott Montclair, boycott Burberry. If this is true, once due process happens, every black, gay, Republican needs to boycott Empire as well. Then he's not a superstar. You can't say don't buy his albums, mute him, mute Jussie. No, this type of shit that'll set gay man and black man back. This type of shit it will set. His bail was set at $100K. He posted at 10 stacks yesterday, and he was gone. Right? He got to surrender his passport. Like I say, it was all good just a week ago. And then our boy Chicago on some shit. They going after niggas. Because all I know is today, R. Kelly charged with sexually abusing 4 women. 3 were children at the time and turned himself in tonight. 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse from 1998 to 2010. And that's where they fucked up at. They went far back too long, if you ask me. Lawyer Michael Avenatti, who represents one of the women, says walls are closing in on Kelly. He has multiple videotapes and witnesses. Now, my thing is, they went back too far. Double jeopardy for some of the charges. You can't say what he got acquitted for, but I know that's where they're gonna fuck up at. And they fucked up with the documentary. When you got prosecutors and judges or whoever the black woman was talking about any victims come on out after she saw the thing. Like, I don't think that was smart, but I don't know the legal system like that. But would a documentary help or hurt the case, Kelz? And did he do it? You could scroll the picture up. Is that Ara? Is that Ara right there? Is that Ara?
It is.
That's Ara, ain't it?
Ara.
That's Ara. That's one of the 3. So I don't know. I don't know, Kelly. I told you when that damn documentary come out, that's gonna help him get off.
We'll see.
That's gonna help him get off because it was just you can't use none of them people. You can't use none of them people, and I don't know. So
we'll have to see.
All right. So that's it. Question of the week, Kelz. What happens on a timeout? We talking about relationships, Kelz. We talking about what? Job situations. What happens on a timeout and how to move forward? So I guess the first thing, just get to the relationship, Kelz. What are we gonna say?
So if you're in a relationship, basically a timeout is just a break. But I think you have to define that break. I think you have to have a conversation about, if we are taking a break, what does that mean for you? Are you dating other people? People have all kind of strange situationships and setups and things like that.
Yeah, I wonder, do breaks really work?
I mean, you'd have to talk to someone who probably been a part of a situation like that. But I think that sometimes relationships can be very complicated.
I'm gonna take a break. So I'm gonna take a break from being with you, having sex with you, spending time with you, and that's gonna make it better.
There's always potential.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think you and your partner have to do what works for you. But I think, if it gets to the point where you need a break, I think it's beneficial to take a break as opposed to just walking away completely. I think the break allows those people who are contemplating just kind of walk away from it all. It gives them another option. Okay, we're going to take a break. We're still together. And while we're taking a break, so you ask, when you take a break, y'all need to be going through some type of therapy, counseling, something, because you're missing the mark somewhere. That's how you move forward. Okay. When you're on a timeout.
All right. Now, my definition of timeouts is I like small timeouts. I like to, you don't piss me off, I'm going to put you on timeout. I ain't doing the break, because the break allows some shit to get broken. Like, that allow the devil to come in. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause now I don't have access to you. And if I'm undisciplined, or if you trick, or if you did something stupid to me, that's gonna make it more susceptible for me to do some stupid shit, and then boom. So the smaller, to me, I'm gonna put your ass on timeout for like talking slick, or saying, something else. Where like, especially, but see, the only thing is with putting somebody up, putting on timeout, you can put a motherfucker on timeout that ain't your woman. You can't put your woman on timeout. So that's just the catch though. But on a timeout, it allows you to recalibrate, reconfigure some things, probably get some shit that you need to clean up together and out the way. You know what I mean? Just think about people that, I need all your attention. You need to make a choice. I know you doing all this. You need to make a choice. Do you want to be with me or be with them? So I'm gonna allow you to figure that out. In my head, I'm telling you how long you got. I'm not letting you know how long you got. You'll come back to me if it's real, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So then that put the onus on the other person, and allows you the chance to close your door and then move the fuck on.
Okay.
You let me end it like that? You on timeout? On timeout, Kelz. So, but I mean, like, this is what it is. A lot of shit can happen on a timeout. You got to be very careful with that. If it was up to my estimation, that's not nothing to play with. That's not nothing to just, girl. Back in the day, what Beyonce said, "Fuck 'em dress." Or somebody put that "fuck 'em" dress on, girl, and no, you don't want to
dress.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a difference between a freak and a fuck 'em. It's a difference.
Shit, not necessarily not the way they be dressing now. I couldn't go to them type of clubs no more. Did that it? So I couldn't go to them type of clubs no more. So, fuck it then. I think we in consensus. Topic of the week: Ctrl Alt Delete. We all know what that means. If you got a computer, that's how you can almost shut things down. That's the reboot, almost. Right? You can close apps that's causing you problems and causing your computer to move a little slow.
Yeah, right. So when I looked at this, I'm like, okay, like me, I need to know like what this means. Like, I know what Ctrl Alt Delete does, but Wikipedia described it as a key combination that is sometimes called the 3-finger salute.
Hey, we don't hate on Wikipedia. We know we can go in and change that shit, but you got to do your due diligence. I like Wikipedia.
But so just when you think about Ctrl Alt Delete, I guess I'm thinking like, okay, it says that according to Wikipedia, it says in computing, a control key is a modifier key, which when it's pressed in conjunction with another key, performs a special operation.
Oh, you went deep on this.
Yeah.
You went deep, okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's very similar to the control key,
Okay.
which performs any function. The Alt key on a computer keyboard is used to change or alternate the function of other press keys. And the Delete key is typically used to either delete the character ahead or beneath a cursor.
Kelly, you for real? Like,
No,
are you
like
serious?
no, listen. So I'm like looking at this. I'm like, okay, so control. Like here you are in a relationship with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And you've kind of formed a bond with somebody, and you've somewhat because control means to basically, it's like a modifier key.
Got you.
That will perform a special function. So Ctrl Alt Delete gives you an opportunity to reboot. Okay. So it gives you an opportunity to take control of the situation for yourself. Okay. And to it's going to bring some change, so to speak, when you reboot. So it could be good change where new things come, or it could be a different type of change when you actually completely and totally delete things out of your life. So if you're, it could really go with any aspect of your life, I think.
Shut some shit down.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna shut some shit down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down, baby.
Take control.
Shut it down.
Modify what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Figure out what you're gonna do. Delete or add some things to your life so that you can move forward. Cause you've been on timeout.
Absolutely.
So that's my take on it.
Okay, so the reboot. Sometimes in life, you just can't take it, and you need to press that reset. Whether it's career wise, way of thinking, the church you go to, how you discipline your kids, how far you gonna go with the next person, the next mate, the next companion. That reboot is important, but the thing is, the catch is, Kelly, people don't know when to reboot. They stay in that stuck phase where you keep on pressing the button on the computer and the motherfucker ain't working too long. You know what I mean? It should be the instant with this. Hold on. Let me see what's cracking. Like, just think how much time you done wasted on bullshit situations or bullshit people, renting space in your head and your heart, getting stressed out at work over some bullshit that you didn't even do, or an issue that really don't involve you. Petty bullshit. Think about with dudes, females in my estimation, all the time wasted trying to get a motherfucker to understand what you're saying or what you need them to do. Wasted a lot of time. What they say, if you stay a while, you end up getting stuck. You know what I mean? Just come on over and stay a while. No, your ass end up getting stuck. We ain't doing that. So just understanding when to Control Alt and Delete, and to make it so bad, the motherfuckers that you're rebooting from don't even know you're rebooting from them all the time. That's the beauty of it. Motherfucker, don't you understand I'm done? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think some people are just, like you said, they get stuck and they don't know when to reboot. I think they get stuck because we don't like change.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We don't like change.
Yeah.
You know, and one person said to me, as far as change is not changed until you actually change.
Yeah.
So, I think that's where that is the reason why people do get stuck, is because they're too apprehensive to make some changes in their life or in their relationships or in the lives of their children or with a new job. Some people, they want to reset. They complain about needing to reset.
Yeah.
But then they never do it because they're just so scared, because you got to make some type of change, and you don't know how drastic of a change is going to be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. Think about it, y'all, though. Ctrl Alt Delete when it's time to reboot. Now, love Q&A.
Love Q&A. Yeah.
Why does love hurt?
Why does it hurt?
Because I'm supposed to beat it up. Supposed to treat you like a slut. Supposed to take it out and do it. Oh, I was gonna say, supposed to take it out and on your. Okay. Okay.
Why does love hurt?
Mr.
Because people always say love shouldn't hurt, but honestly, it's not always gonna feel good all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes love brings disappointments, and it's just kind of up to you as an individual. Are you gonna stick it out, keep rolling with it, or are you going to Ctrl Alt Delete and reboot and move on to something else?
You gotta put your Timbs in the ground, though. You can't run all the time, though. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna hurt if you more invested in the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that. You can't be totally too invested in a motherfucker that you don't know. You know what I mean? And, the first time better be the last time when it comes to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that extra shit when it comes to love right now at my age.
Yeah, I was watching something on social media, and I think it was Jada Pinkett Smith, and she was talking about love is an excruciating pain. Or it can be excruciating, because people don't prepare themselves for the disappointments that may come, for the changes that are going to come, and then for even the inevitable. As far as, if I go before you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You love your spouse, you guys are best friends, but when you lose one, that's the ultimate hurt, because especially for somebody that you absolutely, truly love and have committed your life to.
Right.
So why does love hurt? Because sometimes you can't control the inevitable. You can't control everything that's going to happen. And I think you just have to kind of prepare yourself for, I'm not going to say it's going to hurt all the time, but you got to prepare yourself and have an understanding that there are going to be opportunities, and there are going to be instances where you may feel like this ain't love, but it is. So.
Or, yeah. I ain't got shit to say.
You got nothing to say? Nothing to add?
Why does love hurt? Because you allow it to hurt. Either you coaching it or you allow it to happen, in my estimation. Love ain't supposed to hurt like that. I get it. Back in the days, grandmamas and grandpapas stayed together 50 years, but we ain't gonna talk about the 6 times they was gonna get divorced. We just say, we celebrate my grandmama and my granddaddy 50th anniversary, but shit got real too, but our punk asses can't stay together 3 months.
3 months, 3 days,
but
3
we got
weeks.
more, to me, we got more realer shit. The same shit was going on. Granddaddy spending his check at the bar when he get paid on Friday, cash his check. Some sack chasing chick up in there, and he come home drunk. Everybody seen Fences. Shit, that shit is for real.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
That's how it went.
That is how it went.
And then to make us so bad, she was a stand-up woman. She took the baby. Another woman said, "You can't see that baby ever." Ooh. I really think that's some real punk shit. What you mean I can't see my child? If you want to mess with me, you can't see. It ain't the child's fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm over here taking care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I don't see the difference. Motherfucker, how you gonna tell me? Different strokes for different folks, man. But love hurt because shit. Some people say with no pain, ain't no progress. I don't want that shit to hurt where I'm snotty nose, snot running out my lip and shit, and I'm in the bathroom and shit. Like I done had that shit happen where I had to go through that shit. My guy said, "Look at you, nigga. Look at you. Don't ever let a bitch look." You know what I'm saying? They had to grab me. Hell yeah. Yeah.
So your internal pain became an external feeling, and you just let it all out.
Man, yeah, because I'm a real. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. Hurt. Fucked up when you find out your girl a hoe, man.
All right, so
it's messed up, man. You heard me? Okay. Don't worry about it. I got it. Kelly looking at me like, really? No, really.
Okay.
Really, when you find out your girl a hoe, that shit hurt. Because you don't want to believe it. Especially when you're young and dumb. You think everything. Ain't no coochie sacred up out here. You think, fool, is not.
Hey. If that's how you feel.
Ain't no pussy sacred out here. Don't get it confused. Just like that chick you lusting for, she seen a dude that can get it. She give him a hug at work. Ain't that right, Kelly? If she give him a hug at work, that means you can get it whenever you want it, according to some people.
That's very interesting. I would say there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential.
No doubt. I'm notorious for not knowing when a woman is hitting on me. So, notorious. I don't pay no mind. Maybe it's who hitting on me. Oh, shit, it's late. I'm real late. Close. I'm real close to just hit on the edge. And I'm finna. All right, so here we go. Don't worry about it. I got it. Check this out. I didn't know our hair matched our eyebrows now. Somebody help me the fuck out. How did my hair match my eyebrows? So let me get this straight. Is that professional? No. Is that business casual? No. Is that casual? No. Help me out. When are clothes too tight for the workplace setting? Please tell me. Like if your pants going in your ass and they tight as hell at work, aren't those too tight? I just need to know. Is that a human resources issue? Is that a manager issue? Is that a supervisor issue? Is that a coworker issue? If you're in a classroom, or if you the parent doing that shit, is it the teacher like, hey, fam, like for real? We got little boys up in here. They looking all at your ass every time you get up, G. You probably need to.
Yeah.
So, unless you're a younger, busty babe, others show a little more reservation. We know the young chick, you always got to tell her, like, girl, you know you're going to get a reputation around here. You need to stop dressing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because dude is a women talk.
Yeah, we do.
So you got to understand. So I know the cultural aspects of dress, head wraps, dreads. Even though everybody faking, you motherfuckers ain't no Rastafarians, and that shit is weave, but we ain't gonna say nothing about that. And the braids, I get all that. I'm not talking about being you. Like, you be you is all good. But when you have bicolored braids, lashes, and eyebrows that match your braid color, is that too much? That's all the fuck I want to know.
It's just not your cup of tea.
Somebody loving that cooch.
Somebody is loving all of that.
Whatever you have to do to make yourself a better person, I'm all for. We stand up, confidence in the clutch. That's what we stand over here for. You got confidence in the clutch if you can do all that shit and walk around that motherfucker. I just want to know the thought process into appearance at times. That's all. Like when you do shit and go out in the world, I just want to know what was your thought process and what the fuck you put on. Do you?
Interesting.
Yeah, I
no, I don't have anything to add because I'm.
You don't want to touch that.
No, listen. I don't get it, but to each his own.
To each his own.
Some people express themselves outwardly, all the way outwardly. So that's cool if that's what you do for you.
All right. Song of the week for me is 21 Savage featuring J. Cole, A Lot. I just listened to 21 Savage album that came out like before Christmas. That shit was kind of decent. He actually all right. He actually got some bars and shit, so I'm fucking with him.
Okay.
That's the first song on that album.
Well, my song of the week is by none other than MJB, Mary J. Blige. I'm going down, man. Y'all, I went to this concert, and
Who concert, Kelz?
I went to the Tyrese and Genuine concert. The concert was very, very good. I love the concert. I haven't been to a concert in a while, so it was nice.
I'm just a bachelor.
Right.
Was he jumping around stage going? What was he doing?
He was moving. Let me say that.
Was he gyrating? Was he
was doing
was he
all
R.
of
Kelly?
that.
Was he?
Yeah, like pumping the floor. Yeah, he
He was humping the floor.
Genuine,
keep getting that shit, nigga. Hey, Genuine, keep cashing them checks, baby.
So yeah, he said he's been in the game for 22 years. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But
96.
anyways, like, let me tell y'all something. That concert was nothing but real R&B music. You know, I mean, it's like that 90s era of music, 90s to early 2000s that they were singing. And then Genuine was singing songs on there, and people was like, he sang on that song? He sang? I'm like, yeah. You know, it was nice though. But at the concert, Tyrese did bust out "I'm Going Down."
How was it just lower level?
Yeah, everybody was on the main level, pretty much.
Was it all women?
It was not all women. There were some couples there.
Yeah, because it was Valentine's shit. I'm gonna take you to the Tyrese and Genuine shit after Valentine's Day, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I guess. It was. I mean, it was some of everything down there.
Why you ain't take me to the motherfucking concert, Kelly?
Somebody took me to the concert.
Oh, shade. See, we just talked about that.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm interrupting your whole song. Go ahead.
That wasn't what I'm talking about. But okay.
Go ahead.
No, but I mean, it was. I mean, the concert was nice. There was everybody down there.
You can't ask your boss what you're doing though.
I'm trying to figure out why you touching the mic. What you doing?
Because I don't like this shit. Because I'm looking this way, and the mic is this way, the camera that way, and I got to do this to talk to you, and I don't like how it sound when I do like this.
Too much, y'all. Y'all see what I be having to deal with?
You see what I got to deal with looking at these motherfucking levels? Shit.
Okay, perfect.
Shit.
So, did you have anything you wanted to cook?
This is late. Only thing I smoke.
But okay, so share what you got in the cup like that for this whole situation you got going on.
No, I want to finish talking about the concert, G. I want to know, when he sung Sweet Lady, was you standing up singing that shit with him?
Everybody was standing up singing.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's the shit.
Men and women.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
He sang that Zodiac sign.
Zodiac sign. I don't be knowing a lot of titles.
Signs of love making. That's the
signs of love making.
Signs.
Oh, so I know what happened then. All the bicolor braids with the.
What's your sign?
Motherfuckers really believe in that shit.
I'm just saying. So
you believe in that shit?
No, I don't have an interest in any of that.
What's your sign, baby?
I've been reported to be a Scorpio.
Oh, I'm an Aries.
And it's funny though. I don't really fool with it, but a lot of what they say about Scorpios.
I'm an Aries, the ram.
Yeah, my daughter is an Aries. So, are you cooking anything this week? Man, it's late.
You know, I got to the bottom of my motherfucking glass, right? And this wasn't drank. This is tea, but this is a hottie toddy. So that's why I'm enjoying it.
Oh, okay.
So I got to the honey at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making enchiladas. Green enchiladas.
Cool.
Actually, that shit gonna be good as hell. You might want to catch one of them. You ain't caught no food in a minute. You might want to catch. I might have to put one to the side for Kelz. You might need to catch one of those.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it from him.
Yeah. All right, we done. I think we done for this week.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We did 5 minutes longer than we needed to because whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke and get out. Go ball or bust. Can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. When we go live, it's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Be safe, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.